Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a yoga flow for spine health and posture work. I'm kind of mobilizing the spine in all of the different ways that it's supposed to move, as well as strengthening a lot of the upper back and posterior muscles to help us have a confident and tall posture. We'll go ahead and get started in a tabletop when you're ready, taking your hands underneath your shoulders, hips over knees. Moving through several rounds of your cow-cats. We inhale to lower the belly. Exhale to push the mat away, round your spine. Begin to coordinate breath and movement. Inhale, lower, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, suction the lower belly, the ribs in, pushing the mat away. We find that nice flexion of the spine, that deep C curve in cat, an extension of the spine as we open and roll the shoulders back. It's a great movement to warm up the front and back of the spine. We find 2 more rounds with breath. Last round. And from your neutral table, we'll walk your arms forward, find heart-melting puppy pose. Melt your chest down into the mat, the forehead or chin can come down. Aiming to maintain your hips high over the knees, creating a nice slope of the spine, stretch through the shoulders and upper back. Roll forward to Sphinx pose, elbows rooted, legs go long, the toes are relaxed. Find a little bit of activity through your shape, so you push down into the elbows to spread wide across the upper back. Pull the belly button and ribs up and away from the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Those squeeze of those shoulder blades. Let's lower the chin down towards the mat. Draw circles around in one direction. And reverse your direction. Gently stretching through the neck. And we'll meet through center. Pull the heart forward one more time. Find that activity in your upper back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulder blades. I like to think about if I had muscles in my upper back that were kind of right at the very opposition of your collarbones. So if you had collarbones in your upper back, those are the muscles that you want to squeeze, feeling that connection of the shoulders as they pull together. And slowly lower your chest all the way down to the mat. Slide the hands right in line with the tops of your shoulders. Elbows tucked in. As we inhale, you find a little baby cobra. Hover your chest from the mat. Squeeze through your upper back. Exhale, relax. Inhale, slow lift and squeeze. Little squeeze of the glutes. And relax. 2 more times. Inhale, we lift. Maybe this time you hover the hands from the mat, ensuring you're lifting with the upper back, those posterior muscles. And relax. Last time, inhale, lift. Maybe hover, squeeze your upper back, gazes just to the top of your mat, strengthening into that posture, and release. Push the hands into the mat, send those hips up and back to your child's pose. Your hips meet the heels as your arms stretch forward. Maybe finding a little bit more activity in the sides of your waist by tenting the fingertips, lifting the elbows from the mat. Take a big breath in, wrap that breath around the front and back of your ribs, and walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Thread the left hand on top for a deeper stretch as you pin your left hip towards your left heel. And walk your hands back through center, breathe in. Exhale, tilt over to your left. Right hand on top, right hip pins back, create length in your spine. And walk your hands through center and come back into tabletop. We'll tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back, and slowly pedal out through your knees. Bend one knee and then the other. Melt your chest towards the thigh that's bent. And let's bend both knees, really push into the hands, lift those hips up, high towards the ceiling and back towards the wall behind you. And inhale, roll forward, high plank, length from crown of the head to your feet. So bend your knees, turbo dog. Roll forward, high plank, and turbo dog. This helps to find that length in your spine as you lift the hips up and back. That strength through your shoulders, the upper back really working, which helps to strengthen your posture. For 3. Here's 2. Feel all parts of that hand rooting into the mat. So when we hold the hips back, lengthen your legs, root the feet down towards the floor. Walk your hands to your feet, back of your mat. Take a little rag doll, generous bend of the knees. Grab for opposite elbows. We can gently rock side to side, swaying over your legs. Just shake out the head, yes. Shake it out, no. Relax any tension from the jaw, the neck. And gently take the hands behind the nape of your neck. Tuck the chin in towards your chest. Allow yourself to melt in. Bending the knees as much as you need for the belly to rest on top of the thighs. Feeling a stretch from the nape of the neck all the way to the base of your spine. Let's add some rotation here. We'll bend your right knee. Right hand comes down to the floor or to your left thigh as your left arm peels open. Rotate through the rib cage, reaching tall. And then slowly switch. Left hand down. Left knee bends. Right arm peels open. And slowly lower. We'll walk yourself out into your high plank. Core is tight. Lower the knees down, tabletop. On your inhale, peel your right arm open, twist open, and exhale, thread the needle. So for spine health, you really want to move that spine in all directions, including rotation, which is what we're doing right now, where you find that wrapping through the rib cage. You have your side tilting or side stretching along the waist, your forward folding or flexion, then your extension, back bending. Slowly replant into your left hand, open and twist in the opposite direction. Maybe roll out the wrist and fingertips. And take your right hand down. Left arm twist open, stretching your chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. Relax your shoulder, your ear. Maybe right arm can extend. The more that you press down into your left arm, the deeper stretch you'll create through the upper back. Slowly unwind. Right hand down. Left arm twists open. And both hands down. We'll step back into your high plank. Find activity through the core. The core really helps to develop a stronger posture and a stronger spine. As that core, the stronger that the core is, the more stable and supported our spine is. Take a breath in. So slowly bend your elbows, lower all the way down onto your mat. Flip yourself over so we're lying down on our back. Setting up for a little bridge shape, working extension of the spine. Arms along by your sides. The fingertips tickle the toes. Core is active as we lift the hips up. And think about those feet being just a couple inches apart, all 10 toes face forward. Those inner thighs hug in towards each other. We squeeze from the backs of the legs to lift the hips. Rib cage is pulled in. We're holding activity in the abdominals to support the space underneath the spine. Maybe roll the shoulders underneath you. Interlace your hands on the mat, creating a little bit deeper extension, a little bit more opening through the spine. 2 more breaths. Keep squeezing your backside. Last inhale. As you exhale, slowly release the hands. As slow as you can, think 1 vertebrae at a time comes down onto the mat, tucking your tail in order to find that length all the way through your lower back. When you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a little compression, rocking gently side to side. Maybe lift up off your head and shoulders, wrapping yourself into a tight ball, grabbing for each shin individually, then slowly lower your head and chest back to the mat. Draw little circles with your hips around in one direction. Letting the hips and the base of that spine release. Reverse your circles. The knees stay wide towards the underarms for happy baby. Lift the heels away from your hips. Grab behind your legs for your big toes, the outsides of your feet. Let those hips gently rock a little side to side, massaging through your lower back. Focus on keeping your tailbone heavy on the mat so you feel the shoulders and tail root. If your tailbone is lifting from the mat, grab a little bit up the thigh instead. Take the legs up towards the ceiling, flex and point the ankles, wiggle out through your toes. Take those hands up, roll out to the wrist and the fingertips as well. Then arms go long by your sides, slow as you can. Resist your feet as they meet the mat. Once your heels are down, slowly prop yourself up onto your elbows for fish pose. Open up your chest, head can drape back. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders to the mat, arms along by your sides. Let yourself sit in stillness for a moment to breathe some space into the ribs, into your lungs, into your chest. And right at the very base of the belly, where your hips and belly meet, is where that energetic breath starts. So channeling that energy as you breathe in from the base of the belly, allow length to lift up through the torso, through the crown of the head. Allow length to move down to the legs, out to the ankles and your toes. We're long through the limbs, heavy through the hips, shoulders, heels, and head. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Begin to gently rock your head side to side on the mat, massaging through the back of your skull. Then lift the arms overhead. Take a big full body stretch, reaching tall. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Maybe lift off your head and shoulders, wrapping yourself in like a tight ball. Begin to rock forward and back the length of your spine. That spinal massage until you make your way up into a seated position. A comfortable cross-legged seat. We'll inhale to lift the arms up, big stretch. Exhale, lower your right hand down by your side, stretch to your right. Then switch, windmill your left hand down, right arm reaches. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, rotate through the spine, left hand to the thigh to help you twist a little deeper, gazing over right shoulder. Hold your twist, just gaze over left shoulder, double helix. Unwind, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, twist to your left. While keeping your rotation, we twist our head to face over that right shoulder, kind of moving the top and the bottom of the spine in different directions. Helps to cleanse the body. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. I thank you all so much for joining me today, for allowing me to guide you through this movement, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.